My ex-mother-in-law showed up at my door with 3 suitcases and a list of rules like I was still married to her son. We'd been divorced 4 years. She said God didn't recognize divorce, so neither would she. I thought I could shut the door and be done. I was wrong. I was halfway through Saturday coffee when the pounding started. Dolores stood there, smiling like she owned my porch. "I'm moving in," she said. "You'll take care of me." I told her, "You're not my family anymore." She brushed past me anyway. "You made vows." She toured my house like a critic. "Cheap curtains, bad taste, smells like failure," she snapped. Then she went straight to my guest room and started unpacking. Like my no was background noise. She handed me a schedule. Breakfast at 7, coffee exactly her way, pills sorted every Sunday, rides to doctors and church. Then she sat on my couch and called her friends. "My ex-daughter-in-law still knows her place," she bragged. That line hit a nerve because it was the same script she used during my marriage. She undermined me nonstop, reorganized my kitchen when I wasn't home, accused me of cheating because I worked with men, even brought other women to dinner and introduced them to my husband like better options. The last straw was criminal. She called my boss pretending to be me and quit my job because her son needed a traditional wife. I filed for divorce. Her son picked his mother. I rebuilt my life in peace. Until Dolores ran out of money and decided I was her retirement plan. I didn't argue. I smiled. "You're right," I said. "Let's grab your things from your son's place first." She beamed like she'd won. On the drive, she added more demands: paint my home beige, get rid of my cat, quit my job to care for her full time. "You should be grateful," she said. "I'm giving you purpose." We pulled up to her son's house and Dolores froze. New cars, toys in the yard, a pregnant woman gardening. Then her son walked out with a toddler on his shoulders. New wife, new baby coming. The family Dolores always demanded kept hidden from her for a reason. Dolores started screaming. His wife stepped out and didn't flinch. "I know what you did to the first 2 marriages," she said. "You're not touching mine." The toddler started crying. "Scary lady." Her son pointed to the street. "Leave, now." Dolores spun toward me, expecting a ride back to my house. I didn't unlock the doors. "No," I said. "Not my home." I leaned in. "I documented what you did to me, including the fake call to my employer. Contact me again and I press charges." I drove home shaking, but lighter. Then I turned onto my street. 2 police cars sat in my driveway. My front door was open. My neighbors were outside pretending not to stare. A detective walked up with handcuffs. He said, "Dolores filed a report." Then, elder abuse, financial exploitation, kidnapping. My stomach dropped. Everything went quiet except my breathing. At the station, I brought my friend Grace, because I wasn't going in alone. I told Detective Simmons exactly what happened. Dolores forced her way into my home, unpacked, ordered me around, got in my car willingly, only melted down at her son's house. Then they hit me with the number. "She says you stole $15,000. I never touched her money," I said. "Check my bank records." Grace had me call my bank on speaker. Minutes later, 4 years of statements hit the detective's inbox. No deposits, no transfers, no connection to Dolores, anywhere. Simmons left to make calls. My neighbor Mauricio sealed it. He'd been outside when Dolores showed up. He saw the suitcases, heard her yelling that she was moving in, watched her climb into my car, smiling, not scared. When Simmons came back, his tone softened. "Her story isn't holding up," he said. "They located Dolores too. She'd been staying in her son's guest room the whole time. So much for abandoned." I still hired a lawyer, because lies don't stop on their own. We got a restraining order. We pulled a statement from my ex's second ex-wife, who'd been hit with the same fake elder abuse play when she left. Pattern paper trail. In court, Dolores tried the church vow speech through tears. The judge granted the permanent order anyway, and warned her that false reports were a crime. Adult Protective Services got involved after that, and within weeks, she was placed in supervised assisted living with psychiatric support. My house stayed mine, my locks got changed, my curtains stayed colorful, my cat stayed on the couch, and Dolores finally got what she always wanted: control, rules, and padded walls, just not in my home.